Okay? Stop trying to convert them. Accept them as who they are. That's much more Buddhist. If they want to follow Judaism or Mormonism, encourage them. Our Buddhism is to try to help people get what they want, ultimately. Whether it's whatever they want to do, we try to help them they get it. Okay? That's Buddhism. So far, so good. Money is simply the manifestation, the materialization of your blessings. Behind money is blessings. So what you do, you keep on creating blessings. Don't worry about money. Okay?
Master, what does your name mean, Master Yong Hua? Does Hua mean transform, like Master Xinhua? That Hua means transform. What does Yong mean?
So American. You don't ask what my name means. Asians would never do that. Okay. It's a good thing that she's in Korea because I would have slapped her in the face. Why do you want to stop this? Okay. What kind of person are you? It's always about you. Somebody beat her up.
So, Master,
You should not be afflicted over that. You know, the Buddhists, yeah, go ahead, try to kill. So what? Try to slander. Big deal. Okay? Not at all. It's just like, why do you look at others? If others try to kill, others do stupid things, none of your damn business. When are you going to wake up? This is what people do. These stupid monks and nuns, they only look at others and say, oh, why are monks so bad? Why are nuns so bad? None of your business. You know, you really have nothing to worry about. It's more you should be looking at enjoying the time you have. You watch him growing up. It's a wonderful experience that I think most people love to have. Those are beautiful memories. Okay, and so don't worry so much. Don't try so hard. I want you to remember watching your kid grow is very, very enjoyable. Okay? It's nothing like it. So don't worry so much. And that's a mistake you make when you worry so much. Let your kids be themselves. Don't worry, okay? If he has issues, he has struggles, it's a natural thing. Just let him be, okay? Okay? Let them be themselves. Just enjoy it. And you know, part of the fun of life, okay, is to go with the wind. And enjoy it. Enjoy little things, like your husband driving you to the temple, even though when he's Catholic. Enjoy it. Don't say, I wish you are Buddhist like me. Why didn't you take refuge? No, just enjoy it. You know, or your husband shows up maybe once in blue moon. Enjoy. Don't say, it's about time you come to the temple with me. Come on. Little joys in life, that's what really what makes these memories wonderful when you get older. Serious. When you get to be my age, you look back and say, what did I do with my life? All I do is work, and worry. Enjoy the little things. Okay? Think about it. When you're afflicted, then you are darkness. You bring darkness wherever you go. You go to work, yes, you solve some engineering issues, yes, but you also bring darkness to your office. You go home, you bring darkness to your children, okay, to your wives, to your poor mothers. Oh, you don't live with your mothers here in the US, in the West? Anyway, Okay? You are darkness. No? Doesn't it bother you? Does it bother you? Huh? When you're afflicted, you are darkness. Okay? Yeah. You can feel good about yourself by taking a drink or by eating a good meal, but that doesn't last as long. Whereas this bliss here that you experience through meditation could last a lot longer, days, weeks. The old monk here, he meditates and he says, I feel good for days, for weeks. And that's part of the bliss that we talk about. It's a real feeling of so-called happiness that lasts a lot longer. That's why we don't call it happiness. We call it bliss. The happiness you want is actually an illusion, and it very short-lived, if you will. Think about it. As you get older, you get to be my age, you look back and it's so true. All my happy moments are so short-lived because I want more, yes? And if you want more, that's suffering right there. They are gossiping about others. And I hope you don't ever do that. Because just like Ju Mi, she keeps on looking at others, people, and it's called stupidity. There's no other word for it. Why do you keep on discussing what other people are doing? It's sheer stupidity. Your Sunims, teachers, should have stopped you and say, hey, cut it out. You're creating offenses. You're saying things about the enlightened people that you have no idea what they're like, why they're doing certain things. It's so stupid. It's totally stupid. Yes, some of you may have opened your eyes and saw a little bit of a few things, and you say, oh my God, this is so wonderful. Oh my God, it is so bad. What are you doing looking at those things? What is the matter with you? You should look at your own faults. That's what my teacher taught me. That's what I remember. It's none of my business. If you do something wrong, it's your problem. You will bear the consequences. You will fall because of it. None of my business. What are you doing talking about cultivation after you're enlightened when you're not even enlightened? Even after you're enlightened, what are you doing talking about all these people cultivation? None of your business. That's how stupid these people are. When are they going to stop doing this? This is nonsense. What happened to their teachers? What is the matter with them? What's the matter with all of you? Why do you keep on looking at others? It's none of your business. You are here. They're here. And you try to understand why they do certain things? How stupid can you be? You only see part of the picture. You don't even know what's going on. Isn't that a waste of time? I'm asking you. When you see a movie, you want to see only what part of the movie? You want to see the entire movie? I like to see the entire movie from James Bond from beginning to end. Otherwise, it's not worth it to me. What's the matter with you? You don't know. So stop talking about it. It's no longer cultivation, but scheming. Okay? Cultivation is follow the flow of things. Okay? Adjust, adapt. Make the best of it. What makes a person better is his or her ability to recover when he or she is in trouble, when he or she is hurt. We all get hurt. We all make mistakes. We all get in trouble. What differentiates us is the ability to recover more quickly. example, to like to eat, is that a problem? I think it's normal, isn't it? What else is there? When you live, you need to enjoy. You have some joy out of life. Otherwise, life would be too depressing. So to me, to enjoy food is normal. I love food myself. Actually, pizza, if I can think of it right now, for some reason. Pizza, ravioli, huh? Something like that, huh? So, there's nothing wrong with enjoying food. Come on, live a little, enjoy it, okay? Loving food, enjoying food, whether it's unhealthy or not, is not the biggest problem you have, okay? To me, if you don't have joy out of life every day, then what's the point in living? You got to remember that. You got to find ways to enjoy yourself. Is that what the
killing
question
one
is?
life
Huh?
to save, killing one person to save 500 other people.
Okay. It depends. If you have received the 5 precepts, then it's a violation, an unrepentable violation. You still can be saved. If you one of those 500 people, it happened to be a sage, an arhat, or a bodhisattva, yes, then you're committing the 5 rebellious acts. Again, you can still be saved if it's done properly. So, answers, yes, it's possible.
Your money is my money, and my money is my money.
There's wisdom there. Wei Mao.
Master, so when during the meditation at night, what did you do to pull through all of those pain that actually you have to face them?
Well, I meditated, but the thought of your own mother is trying to kill you, destroy your career, destroy everything you've done. Okay, your own mother is also going against your own master, and your own master is not doing anything about it. Okay, and so those are thoughts that really bothered me for years. So no matter what I did, whether it's I meditated, recited mantras, recited Buddha's name, recited sutras and so forth, those thoughts kept on coming. And I said, okay. And when such thought arose, I felt very bad. It really hurt. Hurt more than anything ever did in my entire life. I got divorced. I didn't feel as bad as being harmed by my own mother. That's the worst pain I ever experienced my entire life. And so the pain is there. When the thought came, the pain came with the thought. Okay, and you just endure it. You say, what else can you do? You continue to meditate. That's all. Nothing else you can do. Just life. Just endure it. That's part of the Chan training. Whatever discomfort, whatever pain, whatever difficulties, just endure it. They will be resolved eventually. You don't quit, you don't give up, they'll be resolved. Correct. Fear is a thought. That's all. No more than a thought. Someone helps you out? What's self what? What do you have in mind when you see afflictions? Self-torture, self-torment. You torment yourself, and yet you blame on others. You blame on your wife, you blame on your children, you blame it on your monks, you blame it on your neighbors, and so forth. Okay? So you learn through this Vinaya store to stop, to eradicate your afflictions, meaning that you Don't agitate yourself anymore. Remember, fundamentally, agitation, you get agitated, you get afflicted because you choose to be afflicted, because you choose to be agitated. No one asked you to be agitated. You're just being yourself. Yet, I'm afflicted by that. Sounds familiar? Your beloved wife. What happened to your beloved wives here? Okay. Okay? They're just being their lovely selves. And somehow we feel that they figure out how to agitate us so easily. Sounds familiar? My point here is there's nothing wrong with eating and enjoying yourself, okay? If it bothers him, then, he doesn't need Buddhism. There are things that is important to him that he can understand. He doesn't need Buddhism yet. He feels unhealthy, then eat less, eat more vegetables. Change the diet a little bit, exercise a little bit. Instead of, I will, ride on Master Yong Hua's coattail and sit on my fat ass and receive donations and be safe and be respected and be worshipped. That's baloney. I would turn in my grave. We say it in English. We say it in English like that. The Americans say, what did you say again? What do you want? Okay. But then again, most of you are not, except for our white hope, not Americans. Hey, Mr. White Hope, what would you say in America? So that we can ask for help properly from white people? My disciples bitch and moan constantly, but they like it. Master, you're too demanding, you're too much. It's too much work, but they like it. Weigh him out. I say, oh my God! You shouldn't ask people to give money. He shouldn't have to ask, by the way. Okay? The reason being that if you ask people to donate money, and they do, okay, then the blessings are far less if they were to donate money from their own free will. And this is the spirit Mahayana. We don't ask you to do anything, because when you bring forth the resolve to do something, make sacrifices, your blessings are far greater. And that's what we want, because we want you to have oodles and oodles of blessings, so that it's much easier for you to cultivate, much easier for us to train you. These bad thoughts make you depressed, make you withdraw from life. So you're the first to suffer from your own bad thoughts, right there. You're attached to good feelings. That's what this feeling skanda is about. Thọ là mình chấp vào cái cảm giác sướng. Okay? There are a very small percentage that attach to pain and suffering. Có một số ít người ta thích đau đớn. Okay? But most of my friends, they prefer pleasure. Phú nhị, who put you in bondage. There's no need for ever. Okay? Who put you in bondage? This is not the Chan language. In Chan, you don't need to add ever. Ever is for pussies. It's quite like that. We Americans, just give it to me, man. No, it's his problem. It's his dharma, remember? Cô này cô hỏi thầy là nếu như mà thầy dạy thiền, quý vị đang giúp quý vị chữa bệnh mà thiền mình chữa bệnh dễ sợ. See, it's true. Our chant really heals a lot of your illness. No two ways about it. Thiền mình là thiền trị bệnh. Before you can heal others, you need to be able to heal yourself. There's no two ways about it. Quý vị muốn chữa bệnh người khác như vậy. If you eventually, you see this, my master is able to heal a lot of people. Okay? That means that the path we're taking, you begin first by learning to heal yourself. Cái thiền vậy, mình bắt đầu là mình tự chữa bệnh lại. Rồi sau này mình mới giúp người ta chữa bệnh được. Then later, you start by learn how to heal yourself before you reach a level where you can heal others. His mind dwells on suffering. Mỗi ngày cái tâm mình cứ nói khổ quá, cụ. And what happened? Suffering is gone. No more suffering. Let me explain to you. Okay? If you're suffering because you need to, because you're hungry. Ví dụ, quý vị nói đó, tôi đang khổ tại vì tôi đói. Yes? Anyone have that problem before? Các ai có vấn đề đó chưa? Everyone, right? Everyone. Ai cũng đói và khổ. Yes or no? Yes. See, even the young girl says, yes, when I'm hungry, I don't like it. It's too much suffering. Okay? When you so what do you need to do to resolve it? You eat, right? Eat phở. Burgers, right? That's what you do. Kimchi, you eat kimchi, you eat phở, you eat In-N-Out burger. And what happens when you're thirsty? Lúc mà khát thì sao? You drink, right? Coca-Cola. If you ask Hiển Cờ, it's Coca-Cola. Lúc mà khát thì Hiền Khả thì uống Coca-Cola. Yes? Alright? So it's endless, right? You have so many suffering. So in order to release suffering, what do? I need to eat, right? Cái tâm mình gửi lên. I'm hungry, I need to eat. I'm thirsty, I need to drink. I'm tired, I need to sleep. Right? I'm bored, I need to go see a movie. See, you have so many things you need to do to fix, right? Right? And we continue on slide 529. Thank you all. Soul salesman. Okay, so this is like a closer connection, if you will. Does it make sense to you, English-speaking people, Mary Jo and Jim and all the white people? Peace of. Whereas you, I don't know how you got there, but you meditate and you happen to experience a peace of mind, big deal. You don't have to meditate. You go do Tai Chi. That's peace of mind. But in order for you to have the peace of mind, you have to do Tai Chi. Yes? You have to make these moves. You have to do yoga. You have to go into these impossible postures. Or you do Qigong, then you have to move your Qi around in order to experience peace of mind. Let me tell you, Chan meditation, this is peace of mind with a snap of a finger. That's a skill you're developing. What are you doing being so attached to peace of mind? You should be instead focusing on developing the ability,能, to be still and extinct. You're chasing after the wrong things. And what you're going to get? Things that will make you unhappy. We made a change or something changed. You have to learn from these things. You don't sit there and be a victim. So you made the change, yes? Is my English so bad that I might question, did you make any change? He said, no, I didn't make any change. When you inserted something, that's a change, isn't it?
Yes, I'm sorry, I didn't process that as a change.
No, that's BS. You put covering your ass. How dare you? Have you no respect for my time? No matter how busy I am, I make sure I come here and speak Dharma for you. Will be passed on is too American, too casual. This is fu is meaning that I will give you what is conferred here in English. What does it mean? Come on, white people. It's also very important is the spirituality aspect of life. Okay? Spirituality is what makes great people, great leaders. Okay? So, peace of mind, and this is not criticism. Peace of mind is just a temporary state. It's nothing. And not only is it nothing, but also it makes him attached to it. So it causes confusion. What's the difference? You might as well go and take a pill. I sell you a pill. They give you peace of mind without meditating. Okay? Well, and will numb your senses. All you feel is a little bit peace of mind. And you stay peaceful like that for forever. Would you like that? Would you like to live like that? You don't understand meditation at all. Meditation is not peace of mind. If you want looking for peace of mind and meditate in order to learn to get peace of mind, you come to the wrong place. We don't sell peace of mind. We don't offer peace of mind. Peace of mind is earned. Peace of mind is developed. Peace of mind is a result of your skill. What Chan is to help you develop the skills to be able to be like we said earlier from Master Hui Neng, the Hui. Okay? The Neng. He can be still and extinct. That's another word for peace of mind. We cannot help people unless they want us to help them. They don't want us to help them, shut up. I like myself better. I like myself more. This way. Okay? It's an internal thing. The joy you experience in yourself. The freedom that you experience inside yourself. Not because someone gives it to you. Someone gives you a praise or strokes your ego or give you some food or give you a gift. Those joys are not nowhere near the level of joy that you will experience when you practice Chan. As you get higher and higher and higher, the higher your samadhi level, the more detached, the more easily detached you are from external things. It's gradual. You know why I do it gradual? That's why I do it gradual. That's what meditation is supposed to do for you as well. You don't look outside, you look inside only. at yourself. Okay? Yeah, it's called returning the light and look within. That's how you become relaxed and open your wisdom. Okay? Wisdom is achieved by looking inside, not looking outside. Looking outside is knowledge. Looking inside is wisdom. We wise people look inside. So you patiently endure the suffering and don't let it bother you. No differently when someone who feels, I'm so misunderstood, people really don't understand me at all, okay? It really bothers me. People are plotting to hurt me. People are plotting to harm me. It really bothers me, okay? That's when you feel that that is unfair, then your position should be to endure it. Because that's enduring it is part of cultivation. Cultivation is to endure what cannot be endured. If it bothers you, walk away. Okay? Go back to your room. Isolate yourself. Meditate. Recite Buddha's name. Recite Wan Yin Bodhisattva's name until you recover. After you recover, you go back out and let people abuse you again. And if it bothers you too much, walk away. Okay? Go back, hide somewhere, recite the Buddha's name, recite Wan Yin's name. You see, you cannot resolve all the problems. Sometimes you can only resolve it temporarily. And that is a real advantage because worldly people don't know even how to attain temporary relief for themselves. That's why they sink deeper and deeper and deeper. They cannot recover. Does it make sense? Same thing. You can do so much, okay? You can't take it anymore. Yield. Don't insist. Just common sense. Okay? So what to do? If you're suffering, you have a lot of suffering. You're suffering from being greedy for food, being greedy for money, being attached to people liking you, being unhappy when people misunderstand you. You hate it that people really don't understand you at all, misunderstand you constantly. That really bothers you. Okay? That is suffering. Okay? You cannot rise above it, then definitely you need. So what happens is that you need to look at what really bothers you first. Okay? So the instruction I give you are, you cannot execute them all. So I can see how Bosco works at work. He says, you are crazy. But let me tell you, okay, it's only a concept. You're really not crazy. You see? Whereas in Buddhism, we realize that instead of working at the branch tips, that's the saying says, instead of solving by eating a hamburger, instead of drinking alcohol or inhaling, that's only temporary by nature. The permanent solution is get rid of the recipient of the suffering, the ego who feels the suffering and complains about it. It turns out, let me put it in terms that in a more Buddhist perspective for you. Okay, it's not possible to only plant good seeds and never suffer. Sự thật là quý vị không thể nào trồng chủng tử tốt mà không bao giờ khổ. For two reasons. Hai cái lý do. Two reasons why it's not possible. That you only have good things happen to you and not a bad thing. Không thể nào mà có những chuyện tốt xảy ra mà không có chuyện xấu được. Okay? Why? Even if you're born, into be a king, ký sinh vào cái nhà hoàng gia làm vua cả đời luôn, you still suffer. 4 kinds of suffering, don't you? Vẫn khổ như thế đúng không? Sanh lão bệnh tử. Thành mình không thể nào tránh được. You cannot avoid it. Không thể nào tránh cái khổ được. Okay? Unless you become enlightened. Cách duy nhất mà liễu khổ đó là đắc giác ngộ. Trồng chủng việc tốt không thể nào thoát được. You plant good seeds only, it will not prevent suffering. The only way to end suffering is to become enlightened. Cách duy nhất mà liễu cái khổ là bằng cách đắc giác ngộ thôi. That's the only way possible. Is it clear? It has many different angles. Don't think that you don't expect to be able to understand it right away. Okay, it takes time. Okay, and that's part of the wonder. Okay, the wonder is that you discover your mind. When your mind expands, then that's when you're able to connect with all these things. Okay, there are still many wonders in this life, in this universe, that makes life interesting, makes living interesting, makes life wonderful. Because there's so much more we can learn, so much more we can discover. Okay? Because there's so much more our mind is able to achieve. Okay? Again, it's only possible when you don't limit yourself and you become Buddhist, because Buddhists don't limit themselves. Okay? Buddhists don't limit themselves because Buddhists are taught that they can be the same as the Buddhas. Whereas in the other religions, they said, you are not the same as the God you're worshiping. Okay? Right there is a limitation, right there. Right from the outset where you are inferior to me. Okay? Whereas in Buddhism, you and Buddha are one and the same. It's a matter of time. I'm not saying that you should not learn the scriptures, that you should not measure and gather the data and the facts. Okay? Those are okay. But at some point in time, you should not be attached to them. If you want to open your real transcendental wisdom, your prajna wisdom. Is that clear? Here's what happens. You look at the stories of the great artists, okay? Whether it's in whatever art you're in, whether it's music, whether it's painting or whatever, and you find that many of them suffer greatly. They're poor, they are oppressed, they are depressed, they're crazy, okay? All those are descriptions of what they're being very, very poor and they suffer a lot. They're in great pain.
Master, considering this is the final...
So you sweep up the positive thoughts as well. What do you have left? Happiness. You're not negative, you're not positive, okay? You can be yourself. You embrace it. Positive, negative, doesn't matter to me. You're evil? You see that? It takes practice. You have to start first with negative thoughts. Just, I don't care. Whatever you realize negative, just sweep on. I don't care. This is nonsense. This negative thought is nonsense. Okay? So you have the skills now. You're able to do that quickly. So, and then you realize that they say, "Oh, I need to eliminate these one thoughts, these bad thoughts." However, it's very simple. I'm telling you, I'm teaching you the Mahayana and Hinayana practice. Okay, that is, you have anything that says me, cut it off, ignore it. That's all. That's all there is to it. Don't waste time on those thoughts. They are impermanent. They come and then they go. You don't have to do anything. Okay? Don't have to get upset. Don't have to reject them. They will go by themselves. They will die by themselves. Okay? So thoughts. So you start first recognizing these negative thoughts about yourself that pop up in your mind. Get rid of them immediately. Let's make a deal. Okay? You can talk all you want. You can read all you want. But it's meant for you to be able to apply it to your daily lives. When you wear these negative thoughts, as soon as you're aware of them, ignore them. They are meaningless. As cultivators, we need to watch out for these impure thoughts so that we are not fooled by them, and take action and enact these thoughts. Okay? It's because we don't understand ourselves. Tại chúng ta không hiểu. Because we also are seeking to be happy ourselves. Tại chúng ta, người sư ni đang cầu cái hạnh phúc luôn đó. We want a bigger temple, muốn cầu cái chùa nó lớn hơn. We want more land, cần nhiều đất hơn. More money in our bank account, nhiều tiền hơn trong nhà băng mình. Find a way to invest in stock market so that we have more money to build a bigger temple. Bỏ tiền đầu tư vào cổ phần để mà làm lời, để mà sau này mua cái chùa lớn hơn nữa. And you don't need to go see a therapist. Because I'm told that some of the therapists turn on the medicine master mantra in the office. The other guy who's not here, he does that. I said, "Why do you do that?" He said, "To protect myself." You see, so be smart. At times, it's too late. Got it? So if you're fast enough, you should distract yourself. You should do something instead of sitting there and isolate yourself and feeling bad and moping. Okay? But sometimes you can do things. You can do things to stop thinking about your bad feelings. Okay? All right? What else can you do? David, give him a microphone. Blue.
If you know how, you should cultivate. You should do something you've learned from the tradition, the Buddhist tradition.
Anything.
Anything.
Do yoga, do tai chi, do something. Don't sit there, for God's sake.
Versus distracting yourself.
You have to distract yourself. Do something. Do anything. Okay? To get your mind off it. You get your mind off bad feeling. Because if you dwell on that bad feeling, you are a victim your entire life. Okay? They turn you into their victim your entire life. Think about that. Until you kill yourself. All those negative thoughts, I feel so bad, life is not worth it. Okay? And that's when you end up killing yourself. That's the purpose. Okay, let's get started. They keep on, the more you look for happiness, the more unhappy you become. Tại vì cái việc càng tìm cái hạnh phúc càng bao nhiêu đó thì cái việc càng
unless you fail, you cannot improve. You improve because you change. Big improvements come from the need to change, usually from failures, from suffering. Okay? Got that? When you fail, then you have a need to improve because you don't want to suffer the same thing again, the same embarrassment again, the same heartaches again. Have a wife and told you so. And so this suffering here is part of the learning experience. You should not be afraid to suffer.
People in the world are seeking happiness. Người thế gian này cầu cái hạnh phúc. Okay, and they spend their entire lives seeking happiness, trying to get things they want and avoid things they do not want, things they like and avoid things they don't like. Những người thế gian, người ta cả đời ta bỏ cả đời đeo đuổi. A lot of people, I witnessed a lot of people who didn't believe in the Pure Land, who didn't believe in the Buddha, who didn't believe in Buddhism at all. Tại vì đã biết bao nhiêu người đã không tin về Phật pháp, không tin về Phật, không tin gì hết á. Okay, they believe in what? They believe in. Let me see if I remember. Thầy nhớ gì ha? They believe in money, tin tiền. Yeah. They believe in sports cars. Tin xe đua. Huh? They believe in what? Would you imagine? Would you believe this? They believe in marijuana. Họ tin xì ke. They believe in what? Beer and wine. Họ tin rượu chè. They have all these deviant thoughts. Có những cái tà kiến như vậy. And yet, they still made it to the Pure Land. And they have no faith in religions at all. Hoàn toàn không tin tưởng về tôn giáo. And they still made it to the Pure Land. Demon could be a very pretty girl. A handsome boy. That's why they're so demonic. You cannot tell. It's scary. Okay? You can't always tell when they attack you. That's why they're demons. They're so dangerous. Yeah, they kill you and yet you don't know. They kill you with a smile. How's that? And you're so happy. And destroy you. They kiss up to you and they stab you in the back. Demons work. Okay? Demons' behavior. So that's why in Buddhism, we don't need to, we embrace everyone. There's no need to judge, no need to try to convert. Okay? We're all practicing goodness, trying to do good the best way we can. When you cultivate, you're not supposed to be comfortable. What? What's so funny? You white people, you find it hard to accept the fact that you're not supposed to be comfortable. Người Tây phương này nghe là nói mà khổ công một cái là ai cười khúc khích. Thế nó cái vị nghĩ là tu là sung sướng hả? No, you have to endure suffering in order to cultivate. Tu là phải khổ. You're supposed to struggle. Phải khó khăn. A very stupid thing to do. It's nonsense. Losers quit. Winners keep going. Hard work and pain and suffering in our world is necessary for improvement. Okay? Buddhism is about the developing of wisdom. You learn, you practice. All these practices, all these instructions are designed to help you open your wisdom. And that's why quite often they don't make sense to you, because you don't know better. If you knew better, you have been enlightened already. You would have become a Buddha already.
So he asks, did demons or ghosts have anything to do with the riot group attacking the Capitol or with the president?
Absolutely. Our president is mentally unstable. That's demons' work.
The true happiness is from inside of you. Cái hạnh phúc chân chính ở trong của quý vị đã có sẵn có rồi. Ở trong quý vị đó, you have to look for happiness inside, not outside. Okay? That's what Buddhism is about. We learn about happiness from looking inside. Quý vị nhìn vào bên trong mới thấy được cái hạnh phúc. Okay? And once you see, you find the internal happiness, một khi quý vị thấy được cái hạnh phúc trong cái tâm mình rồi đó, then you realize that now you can truly be happy with everyone else.
Feelings, right? Feelings. What kind of attachment? How do these attachments manifest? We are attached to good feelings and reject bad feelings. Yes? We spend our lives chasing after good feelings. Okay? How do we do that? Sir, what do you do to get good feelings? Let's keep it PG, please. What do you do to feel good? Come on, folks, let's be honest.
We suck our dicks.
Then, when you become enlightened, there's no more discrimination between men or women. Okay, men and women, because your mind is discriminating. After you become enlightened, there's no more discrimination. That's why the separation of men and women only applies to people who are unenlightened. Okay, the Buddhists don't look at you as yellow skinned, black skinned, darker skinned, lighter skins, lighter hair, darker hair, old, young. Buddhists don't look at Buddhists and Bodhisattvas, don't look at you like that. They look at you as a living being that's defined by your five skandhas. We're more impressed with wisdom. We don't try to impress people with material things, manifest those things. People are a lot more impressed in Mahayana with your wisdom. Okay?
Ling Lang, a new person, is asking, how do you let go of your past?
How do you let go of your past? What's her name again?
Ling Lang.
Ling Lang, Ling Lang. Just drop it, Ling Lang, Ling Lang. Why do you hang on to the past? Just drop it. The past is only a mental construct. Làm sao bỏ được cái quá khứ? Thầy hỏi cô ơi. Thầy trả lời cô ơi, quá khứ chỉ là cái tưởng tượng của cô thôi. It's no longer there. Nó biến, nó xong rồi. It's only in your mind alone. It's no longer there. Nó chỉ trong óc quý vị thôi, nó không còn. Nó đã không còn, nó đã qua rồi. Okay. All right, any other question? Ai thắc mắc gì khác không? Yes.
Okay. We have a question from Korea.
Hey, tell Ling Lang that drop it. That's it. There's no need to understand. Drop it. Okay? Whatever the past she's thinking of, stop thinking about it. That's it. Stop getting afflicted over it. That's it. That's how we deal with it. Thầy nói là cái cô mà đòi là muốn bỏ quá khứ, thầy nói nhìn khi quá khứ nó nghĩ tới, nhìn khi quá khứ nó gợi đến đầu thì chỉ bỏ nó thôi, đừng có theo nó thôi. Có gì đâu. Yes, Green.
The question is from Korea, the young vet asking the question.
Are so frightened that if you practice, if you receive training, you will become enlightened. Because that's the only purpose we have for training you, is to help you become enlightened. There's no other reason. It's not to have more disciples, not to have a bigger temple, not to have more money, not to be more famous, and so forth. The only purpose in our tradition is to help you become enlightened, period. Always knew that if you meditate, you will be able to neutralize the virus. So even if you get infected, okay, if you practice meditation every day, the virus cannot thrive, cannot proliferate inside your body.